are, as you know. They serve more foster children than we do. But Baptists have a lot to be proud of. It is a donation, contribution-based thing. That's the way it was set up. God has provided all these 130 years for that. We're still doing it today. We have the cooperative program contributes $260,000 a year to this. Southern Baptist churches in Alabama contribute usually around $3 million a year, which is about 20% of the budget. That's not near about enough, and I'm going to tell you why in just a minute, because it is a high-priced, reach out for a ministry that we should all support. Okay? There are 7 Alabama Baptist Children's Home locations in the state of Alabama. They're scattered from north to south. We have one in Mobile, Alabama down here on Grelot Road. It has 2 group homes and 1 family care home. The group homes have 10 children capacity, and by the way, all of the capacity is filled for the whole state of Alabama. In fact, there's waiting lists to try to get some children in these homes. The children from Alabama Children's Home are not from the criminal court side. They're from the family court side. Have done nothing at all to find themselves in this group. They just don't have anybody to care for them. Their family's been destroyed. Maybe their parents were killed in a car wreck. They died, or they had some illness. Some reason they were given up. And these are scanned very carefully, I assure you. It is not hard to go in, and it's not easy to go in and talk to any of them because they are so secured in the homes down there. They have a normal life. They're very blessed for that. But they can be adopted. But I guarantee you it is a very rigid adoption process that they go through, and they are thankful to when they do get adopted. Alabama Children's Home has 500 plus children in it today. And that ranges, there's a few infants in there, a few toddlers. And then from age 5 to 18, or when they graduate, 18 and 19 from high school, they're in there. The home in Mobile we have visited. WMU has supported them. We give them Christmas gifts. We give them snacks. And I ask you to think about this. One home down there, just one home, has to provide everything that your home provides for your family. That includes all your food, snacks for children, and they can eat a lot, they tell me down there. That's clothing. They go to public school. They're not, as nobody knows exactly who they are. Most of the time, their identity is kept secret because of security reasons. They graduate. They come out to be doctors, lawyers, preachers, school teachers, and a principal. I know of one that was a principal, a very respected man, and I'm not going to call any names, but you would know probably this person. Grew up in the children's home in Troy, Alabama. But I want you to think for just a second, your home. Some of you, any of you have 10 or 12 children now at home? No, I don't see anybody with that. Imagine they have a house parents in the home that lives in the home down there. They have 1 or 2 children at the most. They have their private quarters, but the big homes, the group's homes, reminds me of an SS Steel, large SS Steel home. It has 8 bedrooms, 6 bathrooms. Other than that, a large family room, kitchen, and dining room. All activities are done through this home for that particular one. Parents live there all the time. They have some relief parents that come in because those parents have to have a little bit of relief sometime too. It costs a lot. Just think of what it would cost your home, transportation, everything that you have, food, everything that's covered. How much one of those homes would be if you had that many in your home. Then multiply it by all of these others in the state of Alabama. There's a little flyer outside at each door. There's an envelope, and I'm going to ask you if you would like to donate, because these are our contributions. These are the only means that they are survived. They do not get any. They have to follow strict guidelines by children protection and foster care for the state of Alabama. Very strict. They have to afford all of this. So far, God has provided. It's all contribution based, and that's a whole lot. God's mighty good to them. While they're in these homes, they find Jesus. It is they have a worship time at night. They get to go out. We help with Christmas gifts and special gifts. This WMU, I'm proud to say, we helped to furnish the new family care, one of the new family care homes that's now. That had to be built from the bottom up. That is battered women and up to usually 2 children, something in that neighborhood. Those people are screened real carefully. They're not, none of these can come in one day and go out the next day, go back out, back and forth. There's no, on the criminal side of the court, this is all family court, all hopefully Christian based, and when those children leave there, they found Jesus. They walk with Jesus every day, and they take him out with them as they go out in life. One girl from the home down here this year will be starting in the fall, will be attending South Alabama. They helped get scholarships to provide college so that they can even go to college. They're good citizens, Christian citizens, when they come out. A lot of them go back into the system at the homes, and it is a very hard task, a very blessed task, and it takes a lot of money. I know it takes a lot of money now. If you're good that you can hold a budget for this many people and keep a balance, everything has to be provided, that's even transportation. They'd like to see you in Birmingham in the morning because they'd like to hire you. They need all the help they can get. And we appreciate it. These children are God's greatest blessings, and they ask you. You will get the blessing back. Thank you.
Stand with me and let's sing together. We're going to start, just for time's sake, we're going to go right ahead to Good, Good Father. I've heard 1,000 stories of what they think you're like, but I've heard the tender whisper of love in the dead of night. And you tell me that you're pleased and that I am never alone. The example of a perfect daddy is our Heavenly Father. Let's sing together, Good, Good Father. Sing with me now. I've heard 1,000 stories of what they think you're like, but I've heard the tender whisper of love in the dead of night, and you tell me that you're pleased and that I'm never searching for Through the love of a Father, there's a place where mercy reigns and never dies. There's a place where streams of grace flow deep and wide, where all the love we could ever hope for is found, and it comes like a flood flowing down, and it's at the cross of Jesus Christ.
There's a place where mercy reigns and never dies. There's a